We're live here with Dune Harrison, coming to you from beautiful Whakarua Park on a beautiful spring afternoon. Game today between Ngati Porou East Coast and South Canterbury. Travelled all the way from down the deep south, from Timaru. Earlier on in the day we caught up with the captains and they gave their point of view on the game today.
Captain for South Canterbury. The trip up was good. Got here, I went via Wellington, Christchurch Wellington to Gizzy. Last night stayed there and on the bus over this morning and had a bit of a run round and a bit of a stretch on the way over. So and here we are. So all going well so far. Obviously the last round game, and we know we've got a big challenge coming up here, and hoping to round the competition stage of the competition rounded off pretty well. So it's going to be tough, and it's a beautiful day out here. It's a fairly solid turf, so we're looking forward to ripping into it. We went up there and had a wee look around, and obviously the trophy up for grabs that's contended between the two teams. And the ties run deep for both sides, so it's well spoken about in the lead up to this game. So we look forward to getting out there and doing it some justice. But
today, what are you fellas hoping to achieve out of the game today, brother? Top of the table clash here with South Canterbury today.
Yeah, as everyone knows, we haven't had the best of seasons, but last week together with this group, you can't guarantee who's going to be back here next year and who is. So we're just going to get out there and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. It's interesting you say that because just going on my experiences as a player, that's one thing I used to always sort of say about to the players too. When you come to their last game, it's usually the last time that you're together as a team. That's an awesome way. Bro, just to my next question there. Well, okay, then looking forward and next year, East Coast and beyond. Where do you sort of see the union moving forward?
Just hope we get the bulk of this group back. The last couple of years have built a good culture, and hopefully get some recruiting going next year, and get some players in. It's frowned upon by the community, but the out of town players they do help quite a bit.
Yeah, awesome, bro. And yourself personally, bro, beautiful day here today, you got the sunblock on today, eh? Hey, bro, what about yourself, personally today? What do you expect from yourself today?
Just go out there and have fun, mainly, and come off the field and have a good night with the boys, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. Well, enjoy it, brother. I hope everything falls into place for the brothers today, and Smiley Hoa trophy on the old line there, bro. It'll be awesome to see the there for a couple more nights than normal.
Yeah. We had Uncle Fred Hoa coming this morning, and he gave us a nice little chat. He's inspired a few of the boys actually, so
awesome, bro.
Try to get out there and enjoy ourselves.
Awesome, brother. Hope all the energy flows your fellas' way today, my brother. Awesome. Yeah, kia ora. Welcome back to Whakarua Park. We've got a game between Ngati Porou East Coast and South Canterbury, brought to you by Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited. We've got a couple of player profiles here to show you what the boys are thinged up at the start of the year.
Jersey number 1, sponsored by Kahui Legal. Jersey number 2, sponsored by Rainey Collins. Jersey number 3, sponsored by Ngati. Jersey number 4, sponsored by Te Ruranga Nui o Ngati Porou. Jersey number 5, sponsored by Pakihiroa Farms. Jersey number 6, sponsored by Captain Morgan's. Jersey number 7, sponsored by McKay Cartage. Jersey number 8, sponsored by Fred Tate. Jersey number 9, sponsored by Enterprise Cars. Jersey number 10, sponsored by Enterprise Cars. Jersey number 11, sponsored by Porou Station. Jersey number 12, sponsored by Tighthead Station. Jersey number 13, sponsored by Porou. Jersey number 14, sponsored by Kimberley. Jersey number 15, sponsored by Gisborne Laundry. Jersey number 16, sponsored by Eastside Logging. Jersey 17, sponsored by Te Runanga Nui o Ngati Porou. Jersey number 18, sponsored by Kahui Legal. Jersey number 19, sponsored by Rakai Hoya Marae. Jersey number 20, sponsored by Launch Construction. Jersey number 21, sponsored by Earthwork Solutions. Jersey number 22, sponsored by Uncle Val's.
Team's just in huddle mode at the moment. South Canterbury on the team media line waiting. Beautiful day here at Whakarua Park. Referees all looking sharp and orange there. Felt that one finally. If you just joined in, you're live at Whakarua Park. Just playing Cable Boy at the moment as we run this off. And a bit of wairu in that haka whānei. Beautiful day here at Whakarua Park. South Canterbury, travelling all the way up from Timaru up against Ngati Porou East Coast. Live web stream footage today, brought to you by Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited and that real fresh truck. Don't forget that real fresh truck. Just about getting ready for kick-off, whānau. Some few handsome supporters there in the shade there. We've got Chris Palmer with the ball in hand. I'll go through these team lists, whānau, once we're up and running. Like I said before, beautiful day here at Whakatua Park. A little bit of a breeze, playing in favour of South Canterbury at the moment. Maybe going straight across field. Chris Palmer with the kick-off. It goes wide and it's gone exactly, no, it's bounced out. No, it hasn't, it's gone out on the full. So just as I was talking about the wind, he's kicked it up to that side and it's drifted out. So wind drifting across to the grandstand sideline. And South Canterbury get their first touch of the ball as a scrum on halfway. After a kick out on the full. Not the ideal start there for Ngati Porou East Coast. South Canterbury, I'm sure, would love a big blindside opportunity at the moment, and they got it here. They got a 2-on-1 down the blind side. Chris Palmer probably having to make options here. We'll go through these. Only one change to the program, if anyone's got the program and is watching them. Perry Manuel, Karati Palmer and Peter Bishop front row. Manai and Nyman and Reece Walker locking. Big scrum there by South Canterbury. They're going blindside here. Little 2-on-3 here. Chris Palmer reading the play, comes up. Great tackle there by Jaden around the legs. South Canterbury still with possession of the ball, close to the far touchline. Little offload down the blindside there. Fabian Kahaki having to make a tackle. Perry Manuel gets in there. Parekura Lalanga. Gets in there and makes a great tackle. South Canterbury still with the ball, 4 phases. Big men running wide. With the offload too, they got numbers out wide there. South Canterbury, dummy and go by the big man. Big run there by South Canterbury inside the East Coast 22. South Canterbury looking hot with the ball in hand, quick ball. Ngati Porou East Coast defence holding off at the moment. Big men running midfield. Big South Canterbury lock there. Luke Bryce, numbers again down the blind side. Ooh, big midfielder here for South Canterbury, run over so everyone so far. And held up in the air, is he? He's held up. Beautiful tackle there, Parekura Lalanga. I'll just get the number of that midfielder there. Tamahuni, number 13. Fatilai, Tora's a big man. Solid man there. Run over the top of 4 men and Parekura Lalanga having to make a try-saving tackle, holds him up over the line. South Canterbury with the ball now, 5 metres from East Coast goal line. Only 5 minutes gone here, whānau, if you just joined us. Beautiful day, we'll have the fishing line out if anyone's out there, the fishing rod's out. Halfback off the back, intercept here by Fabian Kaki now with the ball, pulls the kick ahead. So Losi Vatibu is chasing. Ngati Porou East Coast out onto the, flying across as a South Canterbury midfielder. Leati Nganga gets across. South Canterbury with the ball though, so they're done well there to secure that one. After the intercept, originally by Vatibu. South Canterbury looking wide. They look like they're going to run everything. Ooh, they throw a big ball out there. Out on the wing there for South Canterbury, all on his own. Gets it back on the inside, there's 2-on-1 here. Lalanga on his own at the back. Feeds it again to the big man, and he's going to score a length of the field try. 2nd 5, number 12. Loni Tomahuni. Loni getting the big taps on the head, the big bloke. I thought he was a forward, he's a 2nd 5. He's a big guy, and he's gone 80 metres and scored a try. South Canterbury look like they're going to keep the ball in hand. Ngati Porou East Coast on attack there. Now they're having to walk back, just getting back behind their goal line. Unlucky there after the original turnover. I'll carry on going through this team list, Stefano. If you just joined us, South Canterbury just scored a try right under the post and the conversion's gone over, so 7-0 to South Canterbury. And we might be 7 minutes into the game. Not sure, just getting the time at the moment, looking at the sun. Harawira Mateki there looking nice and orange there. One of the ARs for today. Go through this rest of this pack whānau. The only change on the program, Fabian Kakis today instead of Neihana. Third and Bartlett first 5. Apeli Latawa on one wing. Sailosi Vatibua second 5 to Pihi Fairley centre. Jaden Milner on the right wing and Chris Palmer at fullback. On the bench we've got Mona Nuku, Layman Davies, Tim Barbridge, Richard Green, Charlie Harrison, Kohi Ward and Neihana. Neihana Brown Rātahi. South Canterbury taking the kick-off now and they're heading it up. Heading up down this far side. Big men are getting confident with the running. Ngati Porou with the numbers, line speed coming forward. They're looking wide. Yeah, a little bit of a drop ball there. No, ref says it's gone backwards. Play on. Big number 12 there coming back through again. Get used to these names. Oloni Tomahuni. Yeah. Big tackle there, Ngati Porou East Coast. But South Canterbury still in control of the ball. Sort of going midfieldish. Big men running. Using offloading options. Ngati Porou East Coast can't get their hands on the ball. Big lock there for Ngati Porou East Coast, finally dropped it, no? Might be a turnover here. Ngati Porou East Coast fighting for it, ball's gone back, play on, no knock on, rest course. Well, no, he's got a knock on against Ngati Porou East Coast there. Just after turning the ball over. Little knock on there to Ngati Porou East Coast. See a bit of sucking there. This heat here, I'm not sure how hot it is today, but had to take the old red bands off today. If you just joined us, whānau, South Canterbury's leading 7-0. Tied to the big second 5. Just call him Loni. They're calling him Loni. Scrum South Canterbury ball. If you've never feed a fish there, whānau, they're a real fresh truck. Makes its way up the coast every other day. Here we go, Ngati Porou East Coast. Oh, sorry, South Canterbury with the double misplay there. Chris Palmer having to make a one-on-one tackle and does well there on the wing, tackles him over the sideline. Beautiful play, defensive play there by Palmer at fullback. He's probably going to get a bit of action from these guys out wide running today, so it's a good positive one there. South Canterbury with a double misplay there. Putting the flying winger on that far side there. Lea Tinganga. Not sure what their breed is, but he's got a bit of wheels out there with the old braids. Ngati Porou East Coast with a bit of ball now. You might be able to see some plays here. South Canterbury, of course, top of the table. Playing for the Smiley Hoa trophy today. Been played between these two unions for the past 6 years, maybe 5 years. Referee blows it up. Scrum was under a lot of pressure the last couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes today. Again, beautiful day for fishing, whānau. A beautiful day to be kicking back on the sideline and watching a bit of rugby too. Big mihi out to all the ones down Timaru listening in. All the South Canterbury ones and all those Ngatis out there as well. Tuned into this live web stream. Scrum down, Scrum's packing down. Scrum by Canterbury. Vernon Bartlett in the midfield there. Wide and gives a short ball. Knock on there, referee playing advantage South Canterbury. Big clean out there in the midfield. Big men coming around. Long ball there. Great tackle by Palmer again, had to be made. South Canterbury still with the ball, working hard. Big number 8 there for South Canterbury. Kieran Cole, he's a hard worker. Winger in there, Folau getting in there as well. Famous name there, Folau. They're looking wide there, big numbers. Oh, great again, big second 5 as again's in there. Loni, he's dropped it though this time. Referee playing advantage. Chris Palmer with the ball, gives it to Fijian. Latawa, and he's broken 2 tackles and goes right out to the 40. Great run there by the tall Fijian. He may have lost it though. They're fighting for it there. South Canterbury's no. Still in possession. Is that Peter Bishop far side? Ngati Porou East Coast with the ball. Little rumble there down the side, down the right hand side, having to work hard for it though. Vernon Bartlett with the ball in hand. Sailosi Vatibua, he looks wide, throws it out to his Fijian bro. It's gone to ground though. He picks it up, keeps it in. Under pressure though. Beats 1, beats 2, offloads it to Vatibua. Vatibua with a semi-break. Beats 1. He's got a man inside and out. He goes himself. Had Te Pii fairly with him, but ball's gone to ground. Advantage South Canterbury. Whatubu and Te Pii fairly not quite combining there. South Canterbury on the turnover go wide instantly. Midfield run there, flicks it up off the ground. Beautifully taken in there by South Canterbury big man. Can't quite see the numbers there, finally, from the side. South Canterbury with the ball in hand. It's a long passage to play there, big run there. By the big South Canterbury forward. Number 8 again. Oh, big runs there. South Canterbury straight up the middle. They got numbers too, and a brilliant short ball there. Fabian Kaki with the chase. And again, beautiful tackle there. Try-saving tackle by. Beautiful try-saving tackle there by. And he might have hurt him there too. Jaden Milner there with a beautiful try-saving tackle there. Oh, South Canterbury halfback there, Willie Wright thought he was in under the post, and Jaden Milner come and chopped him down from behind, and he's just lost the ball in there. Great try-saving tackle there. Nice try-saving tackle there, brother. Beautiful, Jaden. Whatubua's limping back to the line. Try-saving tackle, got a man down. Karati Palmer there getting a bit of attention there from old child. Great tackle there. Great tackle there by Jaden Milner. Fabian Kaki also.
Just checking on our number 15.
Got a bit of injury time there, got a bit of Lamington happening. Bit of Lamington happening there, looks like. South Canterbury looks certain to score there under the post after some great play down the middle. Some offloads off the ground. Everyone getting in there, much needed water. There was a long passage of play there, finally. Went both ways there for a little bit.
Small space.
Whatubu making a nice little break there, just didn't quite link up with his outsides there to put him away. Anyway, here we are, we'll start all again, 5-minute scrub. Kohi Ward there on the reserves there, running past me on the sideline there, high-kneeing it. Big scrum here, important scrum here for East Coast. Johnny Hill got the old sun hat on today. Hey Johnny. Here we go. Oh, free kick here to Ngati East Coast. Parikura Lalanga there with the quick tap. Oh, Rest plays on there. Stolen. South Canterbury with the steal. Fabian Kaki. Oh, one-on-one here. Paddy Allen on the corner. Great tackle on the south. He's gone out. Beautiful. The ref's got a forward pass too there. Nice work, Paddy Allen. Paddy Allen there with the try-saving tackle, one-on-one there. Big South Canterbury there, number 6 there, was looking like he was going to go in the corner. Nawalu. Got a bit late there. Getting a bit hummu for tries there, South Canterbury. Unlucky, but Ngati Porou still not out of pressure yet there on their own goal line. Pinned down there. Fabian Kaki to feed. Let's have a good look in the scrum. Perry Manuel in there. Prop. Peter Bishop. Tighthead. Karati Palmer hooker. Parikura at the back. Fabian Kaki to feed. Big scrum there, Kaki. Feeds it out to Verdon. Nice. Verdon with a big downtown kick. These fellas are running it on. It's managed to hit ground. South Canterbury going to run it back. Oh, yes, please, Lord. I think he need that. Oh, fullback straight up the middle. Whoa, and he offloads it out to the second 5 again, Lorne. Whoa. Oh, missed that one finally. I took a bit of a swig of water there and I missed a bit of a dynamic play right down the middle there from the fullback. Bully Rarua, Sarelli Bully Rarua. Looked like he made the initial break. Man, a big 2nd 5, old Lorne there. Looks like a lock running in the midfield. Scores the 2nd try for the day. Takes that score to 12-0 finally. Look pretty dangerous at the back there when they're running it. Super dangerous at the back. Fullback and the 2 wingers, every time they touch the ball, they've made some yards. If you just joined us finally, South Canterbury just scored a try, taking the score out to 12-0 with the kick to come. Javathan with the kick. Sorry, no, it's not even, it's Willie Wright. Willie Wright with the conversion takes it out to 14-0. And the field is, sun's starting to pump down here. The daisies are green. Sunflowers are green. Nice little crowd here down at Whakarua Park. Enjoying a bit of a spring afternoon. Chris Palmer will be wanting to get this kick off a bit better than their very first one. Goes left hand side, he puts it up. Karati Palmer's chasing. Oh, contested and gets it back, does he? Yes. Great contesting in there by Karati Palmer. Forces a mistake there by South Canterbury. We'll see what Ngati Porou East Coast can do here. They haven't had much ball in good position. So we'll see how they go from here. Beautiful, clear, not a cloud in the sky here at Whakarua Park at Ruatoria. Proudly brought to you by their big, real fresh truck and Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited. Thank you heaps for bringing us this live web coverage for the final. Can't make it. Ngati Porou East Coast with the ball, hitting it out wide. Midfield play here. Chris Palmer with the ball, makes a bit of a break to the tower. Gets taken out on the far side. Still in control, but he's gone over the sideline. Hey, my bro. Bro, East Coast not being able to build any pressure. Beautiful shot here, looking straight down the field there. South Canterbury go midfield. Sorry, middle. First drive of the day there. Ngati Porou East Coast lock on and hold. Referee calls them to use it. Halfback right goes through. Trevathan goes through. Dummy show and goes himself. Makes the big break. Ooh, now we've got big number 12. Sorry, big centre. Oh, big fend on. Huge fend in. He's going to go all the way and score in the far corner. But Eli. Porou. Pretty hard to stop him. Looks pretty mean. Yeah. Porou with the try on the far corner. Big centre. Has the biggest pair of legs on the field at the moment. Taking the score out to 17-0. If you just tuned in. Sorry, make that 19 with the kick to come. 19-0 with the kick to come. Halfback Willie Wright with the kick right on the sideline, more or less. Porou with the midfield break there and just went all the way. Didn't even look for support, just went all the way. Got a big strong fend on him and some big kuhas. Just watching this conversion right from the sideline. Heaps of talk in the South Canterbury team at the moment. Top of the table team, South Canterbury. Starting to pull out all their moves. Willie Wright from the sideline. Ooh, he might have nailed it. No, just to the left. From a kicker's point of view. A lot of confident talk here in the South Canterbury team. You don't blame them. They're up 19 points to 0. Just sitting here enjoying the sun finally. A few more cars have turned up. South Canterbury 19, Ngati Porou East Coast 0. South Canterbury just starting to lube the motor up. They're just starting to get warmed up. Big men working. Ball in hand every time. Big men hitting the middle. Great tackle around the legs there. Walker having to make that tackle, and he's got a penalty there. Not releasing. Vernon Bartlett with the tap and go. Oh, referee's pulled him back. Harawira Mateki looking sharp there in the old orange there. The old Valspar. Those white rugby boots played many a Barry Cup game there. Chris Palmer with the old kick to touch. Hey, my brother. Oh, right down into the corner. Here we go, finally. This is the best opportunity to put our East Coast this whole game. Just make our way around here. Hey, my bro, looking sharp there on the sideline. Ball boy. 6 metre line out, here we go. Like to put our East Coast. Oh, they've lost it in the air. South Canterbury look like they're going to open it up. Big man running off the back, all on his own there. Looking for support, no one there. South Canterbury wanting just to fire, running at everything. Vernon Bartlett with a good tackle there. Had to be made. Number 4 looking for a lot of work there. Philip Henderson for South Canterbury doing a lot of mahi. South Canterbury ball. Trevathan looks wide but holds it up a bit. Ngati Palmer with the big tackle in the midfield. South Canterbury with the ball, they're still in control. East Coast having to work hard on defence. Big prop Matt Fitu there with a big hit up there. Been around for a while as old Fitu. Oh, inside ball there, hits the hooker, he's running like a back. He gives it back out to Henderson. Henderson running like a winger, gets chopped around the ankles there by Jaden Milner again, I think. Try-saving tackle. South Kent, and he's got this. Brilliant tackle again, Jaden Milner with a try-saving tackle on Henderson. Henderson thought that he was a winger there for a moment there and tried to go one-on-one and tried to go all the way. Got his ankles whipped out underneath him there, dropped the man. He's the tallest man out in the field there, is Henderson, and it was a long fall there after those ankles got whipped out. Let's put our East Coast with the penalties. They got a bit of a chance to clear it out here. Palmer kicking into the wind. Puts a little bit of a half banana attempt there in there, but he gets it out in the own 40. Pressure on Hooker there to throw. Let's see what he does there after that last one. Palmer, they go middle. No, dummy to the middle, go front. Nice. Great ball there by Fabian Kaki. Bartlett out to Vativua with a beautiful ball out wide. Latawa outside Palmer. Latawa stays in brilliantly. Let's put our East Coast with the wide. Still in control of the ball. Line speed now by South Canterbury. Ngati put our East Coast with the ball, just looking into the sun. They still got numbers. Bartlett looks wide with the missed pass. It's Ngati Palmer playing out wide. Ngati Palmer there. He's still got men. Jaden Milner with a great ball. Ngati Palmer cleans out. Good attacking. Manaya Nyman goes in. Palmer with the clean out. Great clean out. Vernon Bartlett again with the missed pass. He's creating some space out there with that missed pass. Lalanga with the ball, takes it in. Good work, Ngati Porou East Coast, most ball. Big pressure there. Paddy Allen with the short run, makes a little yard. Pick and go there. But the Reese Walker with the clean out. Ref's looking for the steal and he's got him. Clean out wasn't strong enough. And South Canterbury's won't be running to run everything except this one. They're not wanting to run that one. Good work there, Ngati Porou East Coast. Their best player of the game. All started from a run out of the own 22. Look good with the ball in hand. Big kick downtown there. Get it over halfway. South Canterbury with the line out through. Good sequence of play there by Ngati Porou East Coast. South Canterbury walking into the line out now. They were playing 100 miles an hour. They're slowing the game down to their pace. They're strong in the line out. There's some tall timber in there with Henderson. And Bryce at locks. Big shove there by Ngati Porou East Coast. South Canterbury regroup and put the shunt back on. Ngati Porou East Coast feeling it. They still hold it in there. South Canterbury continuing the maul, keeping it going. Putting the pressure on now, South Canterbury. They drifted that back ball. Big miss pass out here to he won't pass. Oh, he's got the big fend and he's dropped it now. Here we go, counter-attack opportunity. Oh, Vativua doesn't look for anyone. How he got it outside? Because Palmer with the ball with the grubber kick. Latawa's chasing. If he gets the bounce, he's got numbers there. All the way, Jaden. All the way. Back in. Back in. It's gone back. Lost. Referee got it. Yeah, great tackle there on defense by South Canterbury. Nice work there by Milner and Latawa. Unlucky not to score there. Good work there. Jaden Milner whipped it back on the inside. Ball bounced forward, but it went back originally, so it was play on. And try-saving tackle there by South Canterbury getting back late. 5 metre scrum, South Canterbury ball. Clear day today, the sun is beating down today. Good day for a water technician today. Players are needing it. Big scrum here. South Canterbury with the feed. Scrum down, holding it there. South Canterbury to feed. Oh, the referee's double blow there.
Work, Phil. Work, Lexi. Come on. Dictate. Get it sorted.
Few South Canterbury supporters in that here today, too, finally. Made the journey up to this beautiful place to watch a bit of rugby. Just like the Buller ones 2 weeks ago. Refeed here, scrum, 5 metres, South Canterbury to feed. Pressure on. Kieran Cole at the back of the South Canterbury scrum, bit of a pumper. He just joined us finally. 19-0. Big scrum there, Ngati for the East Coast, South Canterbury lock it down. Big man running, number 12, he's been running it all day. Oh, Lonnie. Sets it up. And he's kicked it out, has curled his way back in. No, great kick in the end. Right back down to halfway. Palmer takes it, but it's bounced out, but nobody wants a quickie. Kia ora whānau, if you just joined us. Live web stream coverage coming to you thanks to Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited. Karati Palmer to throw line out. There'll be pressure on line out the whole game. Paddy Allen goes front. Nice, easy money ball there. Kaki with the long ball to Bartlett. Puts it right out there. Salosi Vatubua with the step and bunt in the same motion. Proving a handful when he's got the ball in hand. Vatubua. Manai Nyman with the inside step. Walker with the screw. Play on. Kaki with a great ball there. Great run there by Honi Haidua. Does well to fight for it. Bartlett with the show, Walker with the show and go. Nice for the East Coast, fourth face. Honi Haidua again with another hit up. Hits the ground. The ref caught him all. No, it's play on. The referee's got a penalty to Ngati Porou East Coast. He's kicked the ball away. So good work there, Ngati Porou East Coast, getting a few phases together. Sharing the workload, a couple of good runs there by Honi Haidua. Hot conditions here today. Bit of a breeze drifting towards the grandstand if you're watching from the live stream. A bit of a breeze drifting across towards the grandstand, maybe favouring a little bit of South Canterbury. So Palmer's kicking right into the teeth of it. He's looking towards his corner here and whooped it 5 metres. Oh, couldn't get any closer. And their touchy's even been a little bit generous there. Good opportunity for Ngati Porou East Coast, but they're up against a strong South Canterbury side. Pride themselves in their defence. They go back ball. Nyman puts it up. Fabian Kaki takes the ball and the man at the same time. Big clean out there. Ngati Porou East Coast still with it. Honi Haidua goes straight. He makes 2 metres. He's 1 metre short of the goal line. Perrin Manuel with the push and go. And he's over. He's over the goal line, but the referee says he's held up. Nice run there, Honi Haidua with the pick and go. Got some good go forward. Captain Perrin Manuel there. Ngati Porou East Coast now at a 5 metre scrum. What the boys looking at number 8, Lalanga. Parekura, something going to happen here if they're back of their scrum. We'll see. Vernon Bartlett playing the 60th game today. Of course, we still got Charlie Harrison on the bench. See, 113 today. If he gets a chance to get on there. The guy at halfback at the moment though, Fabian Kaki. His first start of the year. Heartland, oh, big scrum there. Big scrum there, knocked on by South Canterbury, yes. Referee saw it too, halfback South Canterbury. Big scrum by South Canterbury, but their halfback knocked it on after the pressure. Gets another chance. Yeah, get another chance. Yeah.
Big scrum, Mac! On you, Mac!
They need their try time scrum. They need their big try time scrum. South Canterbury will put the pump on again. Targeting the scrum. If they lock this one out, it'll be great. South Canterbury putting all the energy into their scrum. They might not be there. Kaki to feed. Yeah, it's a bit of scrum there going to put East Coast. It's turned, blindside. Oh, and you got a little knock on there. Alanga, just on the turn.
Keep it up, big scrum now, big scrum.
South Canterbury with the feed. Yeah, 12 on the midfield. 12 on the midfield crash. Big Lonnie. They're wide. They're running. Running adverts. Big scrum there going to Porou East Coast. Blindside's open. Halfback to first five with a cutout pass. There's a space out there. They've seen it. Oh, he can't stop him. Tora can't be stopped, and he's even got a little kicking game. Great kick in there. Got a few chases back. Latawa showing some speed to get back. Oh, he's got a super. Wow. Wow. That was super. That was a super try. Started from the end goal line. 5 metres from the end goal line. South Canterbury. Super try. That'll take the score to 24-0 with a kick to come. Did he get the number or that one finally? Was it the winger? But stunned over here after that one. 100 metre effort there. Big centre Tora. Finding hard to stop him, put in a nice little kick there. Even got a little kicking game as well. It's very easy, 2 points. $26-0. Not long to go. Hope. 10 minutes. 26-0 the score. South Canterbury starting to run those moves that they've been practicing all year training, running them from their own goal line. Some big strength in the midfield as well as some big speed, some pretty quick speed out wide. Because Palmer with the kick. He's getting a lot of kicking practice today. Oh, a bit of a banana kick there, number 4 wants it. Manaya takes it, ref says play on. Caught it right on the 10. Does well to stay in. Going to put East Coast ball. Vernon Bartlett on the 60th. Paddy Allen getting the ball and the man at the same time. Hits the ground. Fabian Kaki takes a bit of a dabble. Referee's playing the advantage, fourth side. Penalty go there. Wonder if they want their quickie. Number 6 offside. A bit too keen on the line speed there. Ngati East Coast with a penalty. Looking towards the side. Vernon Bartlett with the ball in his hand. Looking towards that sideline. Kicking right into the teeth of this wind. And he's drilled it right into their corner. Right on their 5 metre there. Yeah, right on their 5. Here we go, and they've been in this situation a couple of times now. See what they got.
Okay, how do we react, boys? How do we react? Where's it going?
26-0 the score. The East Coast been in this situation 4 times now. Palmer's ready to throw. Pitt at the front. Going back, dummy to the back, going front. Nice. Anaya Bishop on there, Karati Palmer in the ball now. They go for a bit of a more set up here. Pushing through, referee's got him, holding him back. Still going. Pone Haro is going to score. One of the actually caught it. 10 minutes from it. Nice line there. Oh, coach will be happy with that one. Coach Wayne Ensor will be happy with their play. Bit of a line out play there. Double decoy and then a throw up to the front. Set up a little more there. Puni Haidua locked onto the ball at the back of it. Peels off the back and scores. There's Ngati Porou East Coast on the board. 26 points to 5. Sort of kick to come. Chris Palmer about 7 metres in from touch. Had to work for that one to Ngati Porou East Coast.
No more deserving player. No more patriotic or committed.
Live web stream coming to you from a beautiful, beautiful afternoon in Whakatua Park. 26 points to 5. Still waiting for Chris Palmer. See if he's got that boot on today. First opportunity. Ooh, hits that well. Hits that beautiful. Nails it. Nice. 26 points to 7. Seen comebacks here before. Yeah, reaching out. Still got a bit of time. Thought there might have been half time, but no, we still got a little bit of time there. South Canterbury with a rear kickoff. Oh man, jumping up for it too, but it's play on. Vernon Bartlett with the ball. Referee says it's gone back, so it must have come off from Ngati Porou East Coast. Head. Bartlett under pressure. No, he's playing advantage. South Canterbury hand touched that in the contest in the air. Ngati Porou East Coast with the scrum. Scrum's been under a bit of pressure. So I don't think this scrum will be any different. Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited bringing us this coverage, live web stream. For all those ones who can't make it to Whakatua Park, and you got the internet, kicking back. Beautiful day to bring the kids down for a run around. Bit of scrum there, Ngati Porou East Coast, Fabian Kaki off the back. Ooh, what's it, boo, what a, ooh, little rubber kick there, kicking for his Fijian break. Didn't quite go to plan, but they'll get the throw from the line out, Ngati Porou East Coast. There's a come off South Canterbury player. Deflected into touch. Ngati Porou East Coast look good with the ball in hand. Let's see what they do here. Go on short line out. Here's the movement. South Canterbury still getting ready. Big Schroe has gone right over the top, but it's play on. Vernon Bartlett with the ball. Dummies and goes. Beats one. Gets through. Gets it offload in behind the line, but it's gone to ground. Unlucky there. Nice little short ball. Open up a bit of space. South Canterbury defence too. Right onto it at the same time though. Credit where credit's due. Not many holes opening up in the South Canterbury backline. You see why they're at the top of the table. Fisherman's day today. South Canterbury with the scrum feed now after the knock on. Prime attacking opportunity. Ball's come off the back. Number 8 under pressure. Goes to ground. Great tackle on him there. Didn't quite see who there was there. Hone Haidua makes up the great tackle there on the number 8. South Canterbury going backwards, but they still got the ball in hand. Prop's taking the hit up. Big number 3, Hewitson. Ooh, big hit there by Ngati Porou East Coast, but South Canterbury still with the ball in hand. Number 7 going forward there, DJ Oliver. Takes a hit, gets worked to ground. Halfback, they're going back door there now. Oh yeah, first 5 under pressure now. They're starting to read that wide ball. First 5 starting to hold it in now. Not seeing their long pass overs into work to go to ground too. First time he's been tackled all day. Javathan. Big blocks for South Canterbury showing a lot of good ball skills there. And inside ball. They're looking for that inside ball twice there. Great hit that. Hit the hooker. He goes for a bit of a banana kick out wide. Wing is there. Jaden is there to save the day. Under pressure though. He's just inside. They're going to take him over in the corner. Might be half time. Oh. Got a penalty there. Jaden Milner having a blinder today finally in this first half anyway. Saved a couple of tries and nothing different there. Halfback Willie Wright there going for a little chip over for the corner. Ball in hand might have been a better option there. 26 points to 7. Must be getting to their side of half. Oh, and the kick hasn't gone out, has it? Play on. They've whacked it back in. Oh, no. Touchy's got a flag up there. Yeah, they're getting a bit of a clap there from the side. There was a big one there. Ngati Nganga was ready to attack there. Oh, sorry, that was the fullback, Porou. He was ready to run that one home. I just put East Coast with the ball straight up the middle there. Nice big solid run there. Not sure if that was Lalanga or Manuel. Paddy Allen him to work his way up. Makes 3 or 4 metres with men on his back. He's having to work to get it too. Oh, he's held up there. They've caught a maul. He's caught a maul there, so the players don't have to roll away when it's a maul situation. Getting held up, and then we're giving them South Canterbury get another chance. Paddy Allen doing a lot of work. He's come up feeling that one. South Canterbury scrum. They looked 8-9 right. Last scrum, let's see if they go their way again, even though the scrum screwed the other way. Raru out here on the wing here, the fullback. He's got speed. Haven't seen much of George Folau today. They're going left side. Halfback gives it out to Trevathan. Oh, they put a little grubber kick. No, it's not a grubber kick. It's actually a drop ball. Bit of fatigue. Oh, there's the referee blowing the whistle there. I think. Yes, it is. Fine. Here we are at half time. Finally, Ngati put East Coast on the wrong side of the scoreboard. If you're Ngati put East Coast supporter, 26-7, South Canterbury leading. Coming from a beautiful sunny day here at Whakarua Park. Just a little quick recap over who scored today. For Ngati Porou East Coast, Hone Haida was scored off the back of a maul. After a little bit of pressure by Ngati Porou East Coast, and that was converted totally from the sideline by Chris Palmer. I'd just like to put a big promotion out to Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited for bringing us this beautiful coverage from Whakarua Park, live web stream. The only place you can get to see live Heartland rugby anywhere in New Zealand is from Whakarua Park, thanks to you Ngati Porou Seafoods and their real fresh truck. During the season, we've done a few videos of the players and that, saying what it means to be them. And also, there's a player who's been playing for Ngati Porou East Coast for a little while now, Verdon Bartlett. Had the privilege of playing with Verdon. Might have been there when he played his first game. And he had a few words with our crew earlier, and here's what he had to say about his 60 games for Ngati Porou East Coast.
I had a lot of good memories for the coast, especially being around from when it was hard to even score a try, and then just 2012 sort of topped the old coast season off with a bit of a Meads Cup win. It's always good to have the old veteran Charlie around, but even for the young fellas, they just show a lot of heart, and sometimes you can't teach that to people, and a lot of the young fellas here, they just got a lot of heart, got a lot of keenness to play.
And you'd have a lot of memories. One memory that stands out is when you scored.
So just our club one might be up there with that one, just beating Hiku in the final, but that Meads Cup, that was something special that day.
Beautiful. And let's talk about the game last week.
Just practice the little things that we sort of making mistakes on. And plus we missed a few boys out last week, and they're back this week, so hopefully injecting them into our team, we might get that win today.
Kia ora whānau, welcome back. Earlier today we caught up with Chris Wano and his daughter Stacey Wano and asked them what refereeing on Ngati Porou East Coast means to them. With me I have two local referees on the East Coast here, father-daughter combination. Firstly, we've got to my far right there, we've got Chris Wano, 33 years in the refereeing business, Chris, what's kept you in the game that long?
Oh, I guess doing is the love of the game, and just love to show up and make sure the guys have got someone there to give them a good game, I suppose. Yeah.
Awesome, Chris. And in that time, you would have seen a lot of changes in the rugby. Anything that sort of stands out to you the most? In 33 years of refereeing, some of the good changes that have come through in the rugby from a referee point of view.
Oh, certainly. I mean, from my point of view, the game has gotten faster over the last 10, 15 years now, and it's a young man's game now. Us old fellas, we try our best to keep up, and most of the time we're looking for shortcuts across the paddock, but certainly the rules have changed over the years, and for the best. It's cleaned up a lot around the tackle area, and they're still working on it now, so yeah.
Awesome, Chris. I can see you spending there a little bit longer there in those warm-ups there, giving those hammies a little bit extra stretch, the speed of the game, And in the middle here we have young Stacey Wano, and she's in her third year. Is it Stacey, third year now refereeing? I asked Dad what's kept him in the game for as long as he's been in there, and for you I asked what's got you what's got you into the refereeing?
Well, like Dad, it's love of the game and promoting more females to get into rugby refereeing, and yeah.
And moving forward for yourself personally, have you got any goals in the refereeing or even playing or any other?
Definitely making it to the World Sevens, refereeing up there, and hopefully going overseas and a lot of the experience.
Yeah, definitely. I think you nailed it on the head there. There's some massive opportunities now in the women's rugby. And anything else for Dad? Is Dad finally retiring from the referee business?
We'll see next year, but I don't think he is.
Mr. Wano? Hey?
Yeah, watch the space, mate. Watch the space. We'll see how we go. As we all know, it's hard to get referees on the coast, so yeah. No. If I'm needed, I'll be back for sure.
No, awesome, bro. As a coach that coaches club rugby, bro, it's you fellas doing an awesome job. And without you guys, without referees, we don't have a game of rugby. So thanks for your input that you've done for 33 years, and Stacey, all the best for you for future in your referee.
Thank you.
Kia ora whānau. We asked a few of our players what it means to them to play for Ngati Porou East Coast.
What it means to play for the Sky Blue jersey is just a mean privilege to represent the whānau.
It's an honour anyway, and good role for my kids to look forward to.
And it means everything to put the Sky Blue jersey on for all the brothers that put on before us, do it for the whānau.
What playing for the coast means to me is get a fat hangi after every home game.
Yeah, it's a surreal feeling being able to play for your iwi and all your people. And yeah, it's good to bring you home as well.
And I'm real proud to be playing for Ngati Porou East Coast.
So I'm going to play for the Sky Blue jersey, and it's a legacy that's been passed on for years.
It means a lot to me to play for this team, because hopefully one day my kids will play for this team.
Playing for my whānau and representing the people.
It's a privilege, an honour and a proud moment for me and my whānau.
What it means to play for the Sky Blue, it's a massive opportunity to be part of a pretty proud union, some good heritage, and play with a bunch of good fellas.
To me, playing for the jersey is a huge honour because it's a very proud union.
It's an honour and a privilege for me to play for my whānau and the people that are playing now and before me.
Doing it for my family, for all my supporters, second to none. It's just me doing it for my people.
To play for East Coast is representing my iwi and my whānau and everyone. Kill it.
26-7 the score to South Canterbury. So there's a bit of mahi there involved if we're going to bring their tonga home today, but we've seen those things happen at this ground before. Coverage today brought to you by Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited. Beautiful Whakarewa Park. Good day to bring the kids down for a bit of a picnic, whānau, if you want to have a bit of a picnic. Even coming down now. Beautiful spring afternoon. South Canterbury showing why they're at the top of the table. Leading 26 points to 7. Just about getting ready to kick off. Referee Mike Winters from Waikato blows that whistle. And we're into it. Trevathan with the kick, nobody wants it. Oh, is that all gone back? Big contest in there by South Canterbury. Now they're in the ball. They go straight back into the mode they were in before half time. Pick and go there. Forwards working too well there for South Canterbury. Little short ball plays there by the forwards. Those little small numbers there getting in there and doing little alpha passes. Locke Henderson's played well today. Both locks. Forwards doing some hard work. Opening some space up. We've got a big mismatch out here. Got some props standing out wide. Oh, turnover here. Vernon Bartlett with the ball. Gives it to Vatu. Man inside him. Oh! Play on. It's come off South Canterbury hand gone backwards. Picked up. Flicks it back inside. Ooh! South Canterbury kick it down the field. It's play on. Ball still in. No quick throw in. Let's play this game. Fabian Kaki with the ball. Runs it out wide. Chris Palmer. 3-on-2. Big man. Oh, and he's throwing the ball to the ankles and opportunity missed there. Ngati Porou East Coast. Had South Canterbury stretched. Had South Canterbury stretched there for a while. I was getting a bit excited there finally. Lucky there. Oh yeah. Referee's blowing their whistle. Someone's down. Yeah, Matt Fetu there, the old big prop. He knows when to stop the old game. Goes there with that bit of a thing nose there, bit of a bloody nose there, after getting caught out wide. Unlucky there. Ngati Porou East Coast creating an opportunity, didn't finish it. Bit of a knock on there in the 22. Bit of time out here. Time out there. Referee calls time back on. Big scrum, Ngati Porou East Coast. Willie Wright for South Canterbury to feed the scrum. 5 metres from the far touch. Just inside their 22. Let's say the ref call this inside. Winger Leti Kaga, he looks like he's ready for a head up off the scrum. Big scrum, Ngati Porou East Coast, best one of the day. Big number 12, Loni, takes the head up to P fairly with a beautiful chopping tackle around the legs. Numbers out wide, they're calling for it out wide. Tora, he's going to run. Oh, sorry, it's the fullback. Oh, he's got chopped and wow, just pulling off miracle passes to anywhere. And the ball was juggled around a bit over on the side there. And, South Canterbury looking for the quickie, no one's looking for it though, being touched. Sideline starting to tell the referee how he should be doing his game. Still 26-7. They score the second half. Still the halftime score. Oh, ball's gone to ground and then is that the hooker again? Feeds a winger, South Canterbury flying down the sideline. Oh, he knocks it on, surely ref, no, play on. South Canterbury still with the ball, no? Wow. South Canterbury go quick. And referee's giving it to them. That was right on the far side opposite me there. Kai Wood's got a bit of a long run there. Get that water to his team. How's it, bro? South Canterbury score their first try of the second half. Take their score to 31-7. Didn't quite see he scored that there finally. It was a bit on their far side there, underneath a couple of rucks there and a few people, and the whole two teams are in the way there. Can't quite see he's getting a pat on the head. And definitely look dangerous when they spin their ball out wide, do South Canterbury. Subs are starting to warm up on their sideline, starting to high knee it. I think both teams will start hitting their bench now. It's quite warm out here.
And if you've been watching the live stream finally, if you've seen me in this beautiful Ngati Porou East Coast replica jersey, you can buy them online. Go to mpec.co.nz and check out the merchandise store on there. It's a size large, by the way, if you're just managing to squeeze it on. $31.7, conversion unsuccessful. Now Ngati is on there. Still looking around? No, that's the only change. Palmer with a bit of height on their kicks, gone a bit far there. Big number 5 jumping up forward. Karate Palmer again pressuring. Going backwards there though. Luke Bryce with the big jump from the kickoff, as he has all game. Lonnie looks like he's going into halfback there. Paddy Allen with the tackle, takes 3 men to clean him out. Oh, nice little inside ball there, lock to lock. Henderson to Bryce. Stolen here. Well, they got a maul there. Ref has called a maul. I don't know who took it in. They finally. Ball's gone to ground. South Canterbury with the ball. Trevathan. Dummies and shows and goes. Steps off 2. Allen aim to make the tackle. Oh, Lonnie, the big number 12, goes straight through. Jaden Milner with the chopping tackle around the legs. Thought it was knocked on. No play on. Lottie Boo with a big tackle coming through. South Canterbury under pressure but still holding the ball. Oh, and they locked it on. Ref says play on. Paddy Allen, the only one chasing. Oh, and the referee's got a penalty from going off his feet there at the ruck. Quick go. Willie Wright, number 11. Latau with a big tackle on him, one-on-one. He's knocked it on. Ooh, unlucky. South Canterbury went for the quick tap and was probably not on there. Some of their players were still bent over. They're not happy with them. Trevathan there with cleaning up at the back there. And Paddy Allen coming over the top. And deemed to go on off his feet there. Got penalised. South Canterbury take the quick tap and ball was knocked to ground by East Coast player in the next tackle. So now we have scrum. South Canterbury ball. Got a 4-2 split, South Canterbury. And I'll tell you what, that 4 split on that far side, grandstand side there, on their grandstand side, will look pretty lethal. They got Luni at second 5, Tora the centre who hasn't been able to be stopped all game. Bully Rarua the fullback. And George Folau, and if you've got a name like Folau, you must be able to score tries. Willie Wright feeds it. Nice for the East Coast scrum, looks a bit stronger there. 8-9 blind, going to the 2-man side. Trevathan. Vernon Bartlett holds on to him. Oh, great tackle there around the ankles. Oh, but the referee's got a high tackle there. Hone Hairoa with the tackle around the ankles. Tackle by Vernon Bartlett, deemed high, I think. Tap and go, they go. Bryce gets it on. Oh, knock on, they don't want it. Karate Palmer plays it on, kicks it ahead. But no advantage, so we're going to go back to Ngati Porou East Coast ball. South Canterbury uncharacteristically starting to drop a few balls now. They're 10 minutes standing in the sun at half time there, eh? Might be taking its toll. The water technician drinking all the water. 31-7. Just the 1 try of the second half. Ngati Porou East Coast try scored by Hone Hairoa. No changes in the front row there. Still got Peter Bishop, Karati Palmer at hooker and Perrin Manuel. Hone Hairoa on the side, Parikura Lalanga. Paddy Allen on the loose. Now Ngati to feed. The only change we've had so far from Ngati Porou East Coast, replacing Fabian Kaki. Great ball out to Vernon Bartlett, and he dropped it off the scrum, has he? Yes. Straight off the scrum there. Blame that one on the sun, didn't he have the sun in his eyes there, eh? He must have the sun in his eyes. Beautiful day, whānau. I say, there's not a cloud in the sky. If you want to be another shade of brown after this, don't throw a miracle ball. Yeah, with a few expletives thrown in there is the cry from the first five for South Canterbury. Jared Trevathan screaming out not to throw their miracle ball, but wouldn't be surprised they have a go from me. Somebody getting a bit of boot work there. Putting a bit of a plaster on their toe. South Canterbury feet to the scrum. 30 metres from their own goal line. About 10 in from grandstand side. South Canterbury played 100 miles an hour at the start. They seem to slow it down a bit at the moment. Still talking amongst his backs. They got some flyers out here. Lea Tinganga out here on this wing. Halfback goes out to 10, Trevathan with the long pass. 12 straight hands ball there. Fullback hits the winger. Oh, and the ref's got their little forward pass. Small little course starting to stick. Lea Tinganga got put away down the sideline there. He was on the outside. Puli Rarua, the fullback, putting him away down there. Couple of subs here for South Canterbury. A few of the old splinters getting a bit of a run here. Probably haven't had much game time. Lukey Bryce had a game there for South Canterbury. He's been subbed on. I haven't quite got their number there. Their South Canterbury players going on. Rato to feed. Latawa standing in there just behind Bartlett. First five, let's see what he got. Ooh, big scrum from South Canterbury. They put the pressure on hard there. He's saying scrum in the sky, so he reset. Big scrum there. Fresh lock in there, just coming on, just get his number there. Is it Joinus, is it? Might be Henry Bryce. Big scrum's going to come on again. Got a big front row there with Fetu, Beck and Wilson. South Canterbury. Ratai to feed. South Canterbury going to apply the pressure here. Big scrum. Nice for the East Coast, lock it out beautifully. Pressure on. Bartlett with the ball, got a halfback chasing him. Ratu Bua with the 1-3 cut. Oh, he's turned it over. South Canterbury with the ball. Referee's caught a knock on, but it wasn't. Thought it was stolen and thrown back by South Canterbury. Ratu Bua getting a lot of work on him, didn't he? Couldn't quite tell whether he was still up or was a ruck. South Canterbury showing their top of the table defence. And now they'll get another scrum. I wouldn't be surprised they go to Bully Rarua down the blind side here. And then Lea Tinganga, they got a 2-on-1 here. Ratai. We've got a 2-on-1 blind side. They're coming your way, Nate. 9 straight to fullback. And they had Ratai on them. Brilliant covering from the Richard Green's got on there now. Beautiful tackle there coming across off the scrum. Vernon Bartlett secures it. Referee got a penalty, Ngati Porou East Coast. Oh, second time he stopped a quick tap. Team, they're not happy with that. Vernon Bartlett drops it into the corner. 10 metres. Ngati Porou East Coast here with a big line out. First opportunity they've had down in the 22. Palmer to throw. They got a 5-man. They got a 5-man line out. Taken by an Ironman. Big run there, boy. By Manuel. Oh, sorry, Lalanga, sorry. With a big run off the line out. Pick and go, Paddy Allen. Big defense, South Canterbury drives them back a metre. Another pick and go heading towards the post there, Ngati Porou East Coast. South Canterbury putting numbers in. And they may have turned it. They're screaming for it. They think they got it. And then pick and go. South Canterbury has stolen. Now they're picking and going. Halfback gets it out. They're going to run it from their own goal line again. Porou, the big man, takes it in. Goes to ground, but they've secured it. Ngati Porou East Coast putting the pressure at the ruck. Still in control by South Canterbury. They pick and go out of their goal line. Backs and forwards all helping each other out. Oh, they're keeping the ball in hand. Good run by the big man in the 4-pack. Oh, they're looking wide there. Lea Tinganga wants that ball. Oh, Trevathan with the dummy and the inside ball. Porou, the big man, makes that break. He wants to fend. Lea Tinganga takes on Latawa. Milner again, was it around the legs? Great tackle. Latawa down the sideline. Get the, oh, the referee's called him out. Oh, sorry, the touch. South Canterbury going for the quick throw, but no. Yeah, a bit of detaining play there, whānau. South Canterbury trying to run it from everywhere. Be a few sucking out there at the moment. Yeah, they'll be asking for that aqua. They'll be wanting that aqua. South Canterbury to throw, they're ready to go. Hooker's ready to go. And overthrow, gone off the back. South Canterbury ball, they've still gone backwards. Throwing it to nobody. Nobody wants it. Yeah, Palmer coming through. Sorry, was that Hairewa? Coming through on the centre there. South Canterbury in control. Looking at just keeping it tight and close. Little short hit-ups. Fetu, the veteran. Gets taken in the tackle there by two Ngati Porou East Coast players. Nyman. Lalanga, who's had a great game on defence and attack. South Canterbury keeping it going the same way. Henderson again takes another hit-up. Allen on him. And not letting it go. Referee's got a penalty, no? Play on. Still South Canterbury. Trevathan with the big ball at the back. 21 just come on there. New guy. Beats one, beats two. Makes a little line break. Oh, splinters. Straight off the bench. Takes it himself. Oh, goes a bit too far and knocks it on. Kevin Moore, the 21, number 21. He's got a big kick downtown. He's kicked it out in the full. Referee will go back to the no advantage, I'd say. Yep, knock on. Kevin Moore getting a bit of a run for South Canterbury. Probably hasn't seen much game time. Gets a bit of a run and makes a mini break and then forgets to give an inside pass and knocks it on. Ngati Porou having to dig in deep now at the moment. Things are tough just when you're wanting a rest. You got to get up and do it again. It's your ball. Not at the right end of the field, but let's see what they got in them. The Tawa hasn't had much ball in hand this half. But also South Canterbury putting their pressure on at their scrum. Centre Porou for South Canterbury showing his value today. Blindside playing around in the scrum there, little blindside play there. They may have lost it. South Canterbury players are over the ball on their feet. The referee says they are. No, he says they're not. Playing the ball on the ground. Ngati Porou East Coast want a quickie here, I'd say. Well, they're going to go for touch. Coverage today brought to you by Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited whānau. And if you can't make it to town, you know, the real fresh truck travels up the coast every, not sure on those times, but you can jump on their website or their Facebook page and find out. And if you're after rugby jersey or replica team jersey like I've been wearing today? Hope so. Yeah, tune into mpec.co.nz. Yeah. Let's put East Coast with the ball now. Here we go. Vernon Bartlett. Long ball out there. Oh, great miss pass there. Vate Boer drops it backwards. Plays on. Little one-on-one. Feeds Latawa down the sideline. Latawa with the midfield kick. Richard Green chasing on the inside. Man chasing. Is it going to go dead? Yes, it does. Gone dead. No, he's forced it. So it's a 20 subs for Green. Subs there for Green. So Green going to make some subs. And we're going back to a scrum. The ball went dead. Option, of course, is a scrum ball drop out. Hooker today, Merrick Beckham. For South Canterbury, he's had a bit of a blinder today. Running like a back. Seems to be the mould of a lot of hookers these days. Number 20 on there too. Who else we got there? Glenn Sturgis. There. Number 20 coming onto halfback there. Another Splinters there. Pulling those Splinters out of their bench from on their sitting on their bench all year. Getting a bit of a run. A few South Canterbury supporters turned up today. Beautiful. Good to see. Let's put it East Coast. The scrum is a bit better there. Trevathan goes wide, throws that long ball. Boom! Whoa! That was ball and man at the same time there. Vativu with a big hit there. But again, South Canterbury showing the top of the table form and just carry on. Another hit up. Oh, nice little short ball there. Nice little play there by the South Canterbury forwards. Number 6 in Awalu out here, hanging out wide, playing like a winger. South Canterbury holding on to the ball. Moving it forward. Looking wide now, Trevathan with the cutback. Gives it back to Kevin Moore, takes it up on the cut. Numbers here, they're looking wide. Oh, he shows it again. Alunga with the big hit, sorry. Manuel. It's a huge hit. Thank you, referee. Got the penalty. Rati with a quick tap and he's gone. Play on, ref. Referee says play on. Yes, it does. It's play on. Oh, hands. Didn't have the hands down the sideline. Oh, he's out. He's got foot on touch there, is it? Has the referee got a knock on? No. Line out. South Canterbury throw-in. $31 points to 7, just the one try this half. Rata, he's been everywhere since he's come on. Well done. Nyman again with a little bit of a run. So much of him, but he runs well. Does Manaya? Referee's not calling those. Oh, he's calling those mauls early. Thought those were ruck situations, but no, the referee's calling them mauls. Players just flying all over the place when the maul's called. Some of the supporters think they know the old rules better than the referee, letting them sort of know that he's missing a few little things there. And he's been consistent all day in that one, the referee. Referee called maul and the player was unable to use the ball, so hand over. Scrum feed to South Canterbury. 10 metres from their goal line and about 10, 15 metres in from the grandstand sideline. Referee blows the whistle. No, wasn't happy with that. Bit of movement there. Another reset. Just the one try this half. Scrum feature Canterbury ball. Scrum's moving a bit there. Ball in. They can want Trevathan, they're going to run it from me. Oh, Porou, again, he breaks that. Oh, great tackle there by Vatubua. Oh, he might have hurt him in that tackle too, did Vatubua. Tora's a bit ginger getting up. Oh, he's a strong boy, those to his feet. Oh, inside passes there. Ngati with a great tackle there. He's been everywhere since he's come on the field, Ngati. Trevathan leading them away. Big man running into the midfield. Straight down the middle goes number 7. BJ Oliver. Whoa, and they can't stop him. Throws it to no one though. Taken back by Ngati Porou East Coast, having to fly back to get it. Does well to keep it in. Great play there. Ngati Porou East Coast with the ball. They got numbers out here. 2 there. The big man running it up the middle. Love it. Beautiful when you see the little numbers running up the middle. Latawa, 1-on-1. 1-on-1. He's going to run around him. No, he goes inside. Inside ball. On the spot there. Hone Haidua helps him out. Ngati Porou East Coast still with the ball just over halfway. Mania Nyman with, Paddy Allen with the great run in the middle. Been doing it all day. Vernon Bartlett looks wide. Back inside. Oh, no. Ball still play on there. Nyman, oh, he's got a knock on. I thought it might have been a penalty. Yeah, penalty for those ones any other time, ref. Not today, not today. And there'll be a few people being over after that. Here we go. 3 men on the bench coming in. Nice, beautiful, hot day here. And there's a few bodies all strewn over the field. Beautiful. It's what you want to see them, burning out there. Love it. And a few bodies being over. Nyman getting subbed there. He's had a brilliant game there. So Nyman, who else is there? Bartlett as well, look like he's been subbed. And also Paddy Allen, having a well-deserved break. Cody Ward looks like he's come on. 10, and I'll just have a look in this pack. Who else is in there? Tim Barbridge. And someone else, we'll just get their name. Fine, as we go. Ngati to feed. Scrum goes by and he makes a good little run. He beats the number 8. Goes all the way, Brown. Ngati with the outside pass. Ooh, wasn't picked up by Latawa. Kicks ahead by number 7, BJ Oliver. Ooh, but it bounces out ahead. Nice nay, Anna. Nice nay. Ngati there with a great little weight 9 off the, just a straight 9 off the back. BJ Oliver there, the number 7. Built like a tank, running like a winger. Karati Palmer to throw. New line out now, in action. Haidua, yeah, nice little play there. Tim Barbridge calling the shots. Kai Ward with his first touch goes straight to Vatubua out wide. Vatubua with the ball, gives it to Chris, he cuts back inside, beats 1, beats 2, gives it back to Vatubua. Ooh, runs straight over down the sideline. Ngati Porou East Coast still with the ball, off the wide. Nice head up the middle there, big man, little numbers heading it up. Numbers out wide. Ball's a bit slow coming out of there, going back down the blind with a little chip over the top. There's no one there. We get the bounce. No, the bounce bounces over 5 men. Woo! Jaden Milner would have been in there if he got a nice bounce. It bounced over 8 men, that one. Thought it was only 5, but it was 8. South Canterbury and East Coast players running back. 31-7. Here we go, another prop. Lehman, the big man. Biggest prop in Heartland. Looking like a bad mofo. He's come on for, not sure who he's replaced there, fine. South Canterbury, they muck around, they're straight into it. Line out in the end, driving it off the own goal line. That's for East Coast got the lock on, but they rolled it around, have South Canterbury, so that'll keep them going. Little short ball off the back. Forwards picking it in, good tackling. Everyone's into it now. Oh, they hit the pocket in a rare kick. Trevathan hasn't kicked it all game, and feels their pressure from Ngati Porou East Coast. They put it out. A lot of energy come off the bench there by Ngati Porou East Coast to see if they can turn it into some points. 31-7, one try this half. Thanks to Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited, bringing us this live web stream. Kai Ward with the ball, looks wide, hits Latawa straight away. He hits, Latawa off Watibua, He puts a little grubber kick through, it stays in. It's still in. Watibua, oh, he gets stepped by number 20, the new halfback there. Tora with the ball. Moore gets hit in the... Ooh, wasn't sure he was that. Ooh, big tackles there. Layman Davies, oh, there's a man down for South Canterbury, but it's getting up quickly, there's more. Ooh, big man running in the midfield, number 8. Kieran Cole, the big man. Whoa, some good defense back there, can't quite see who it is. South Canterbury still with the ball out wide. Big man running hard. Ooh, some great tackles. Still haven't scored here, South Canterbury. They're having to work hard. We've got to play. Oh, and he hasn't got it. Knock on. Super defense. Been down on the scoreboard like that and to be able to pull out some defense like that. Well done, Ngati Porou East Coast. 31-7. Top of the table Heartland team playing the bottom of the table Heartland team. $31 points to 7. South Canterbury leading. Smiley Hoa Trophy game. Coming to you live from Whakarua Park on a beautiful spring afternoon. Not a cloud in the sky. Ngati Porou ain't out of trouble. Ngati Porou East Coast ain't out of trouble yet. Scrum on the own goal line. South Canterbury put the pump on at scrum time. Scrum's turn right around. And the referee's got a penalty against South Canterbury. Oh, sorry, against East Coast. South Canterbury tap and go. Ngati Porou East Coast defending their goal line. There they go, playing one out to South Canterbury. The numbers there, sweat for them all day. Still in control of the ball. Oh, big hit there. And he's knocked it on. Beautiful. Or was he held up, is he? Can't quite see the referee call. Not sure he's feeded us to the scrum. No Lamingtons at the moment though. Everyone's fit and ready to go, eh? South Canterbury halfback with the ball. Must have been held up. $31-7. South Canterbury leading. Bit of effort so far for Ngati Porou East Coast this half. Just the one try today to Hone Hairua, converted by Chris Palmer. Couple of near misses. South Canterbury scrum here. Got a 4-2 split. Halfback comes his way of the 4. Little backline play with the short ball coming through. Oh, and Tora, the big man, been unstoppable all day. Haven't been able to stop him all day. It's just a matter of getting the ball to him. That time there was no different. Strong man. Biggest legs on the field. Biggest legs I've seen in Heartland this year. Oh, Vaitili Aitora. Keep an eye on that name, Pano. Keep an ear out on that name. Centre for South Canterbury. A wrecking machine. $36-7. Conversion is over. A new goal kicker there. It was our first 5 starting to kick now. Javathan. 38 points to 7. 38 points to 7. Every time they touch the ball. Palmer to kick off. He had a bit of practice at these goal kicks. Nice, just play on. Referee called it. Yes, knock on against South. All their goal kicking practice coming in handy, eh? Aiming to get his first scrum there. Ngati Porou East Coast walking over to the scrum. Backs are starting to look at each other. A change of backline positions there. Latawa and Vatibua down the blind side. Ngati Porou East Coast with a 4-2 split. Harrison on at halfback now. Ball gone to ground. Ngati Porou East Coast. So started something there, but didn't quite get it flowing. So Canterbury's to feed now. Mackenzie 2 is their call. For me, Mackenzie 2. So Canterbury to feed this ball. I'm sure they're going to keep it in hand. Feed the scrum, sorry. I'm sure they're going to keep it in. Oh, big scrum. Ngati Porou East Coast pressure on. Oh, referee's got a penalty again for a couple of times now. Beautiful day here at Whakarua Park, whānau. Pretty school line's not sort of going our way today. But we won't let that show you how much of dim the beautiful day that we have here today. A beautiful day here at Whakarua Park. Beautiful. South Canterbury on again. They want to pick the speed up and that up a bit. There's been a bit downplayed from their part. Nice ball at the back of the line. Now they set up their maul. It's been effective all day, their maul. They set this one up at the back of the line out on the 15 and they're driving. Put off the sides of it. When they're going there, the South Canterbury pack. Cut it all the way back. It's taken in a great tackle around the legs there. South Canterbury attacking. Big lock off the bench there. Getting a bit more ball. That inside pass has been working well for them all day. Still there. Ngati Porou East Coast working hard. Oh, the new halfback, he's come on. He's going to go for a try, is he? Yeah. He's got him. Wearing steps. Little 20. Having that little dabble. Youngest looking face that I've seen on a player all year. Looks like he's only 14, the old young fella. Ngati Porou, another try there to South Canterbury. Taking their score out to 43 points to 7 with a kick to come. And I'm sure we still got some time here to play too, finally. Still a bit of time to play. Ngati Porou East Coast haven't had much ball to play with. South Canterbury playing their top of the table, living up to their top of the table standing. Big talk in the South Canterbury team there. Their captain wanting some more. He's wanting some more effort. He's wanting them to take their kick-off and go again. Yeah. He's stoking them up. Wasn't happy with that little lull there. Kicker's taking his time there. And he's just about grubber kicked that one over. Spiral. 45 to 7, just like that. After a couple of tries, it's bounced out on. Oh my, the kick is hanging up there. Latawa comes through, puts the pressure on. Ball is back. Scoring Harvard, Sturgis there with the kick out. Oh, Tora with the one step and he's gone. He's got speed to go with their size on his legs. Oh. He's like a tank. He's still got men to beat. He's running for the corner. He's just toying with them. Oh, comes back on the cut. Oh, great tackle, Vatibua. Great tackle. Yep, and they got a knock on, see? Great effort there by Vatibua at the back there. Kept going, didn't. I've been running over everyone all day, but he didn't want to give up. Yeah, pushed them to the sideline. Have they got the energy to run it out of here? Ngati Porou East Coast. Kai Ward there at first 5. Let's see what he can muster up there. See what he's got. You know, big shout out to all our listeners out there listening to this live stream all over the world. Live Heartland Rugby, the only place you can get it, Whakarua Park. Yeah, 2017. That's where we do it. Heartland Rugby at its finest, beautiful spring afternoon. All the ones in Aussie listening in, probably just waking up. Here we go, nice little, here's a cut play from the own goal line there. Kai Ward with the 1-2 cut. East Coast with the ball, rumbling it up over halfway now. Yeah, looking wide. Harrison with the wide ball. Bounces. Who's on it? There. Plays it over the head. Oh, South Canterbury getting their numbers. I think they might have stolen this one. That's for the East Coast having to work hard, but South Canterbury has it. And a little knock on. Ball's gone to ground. No. And we've got game. Game over. 45 points to 7 here, Whānau. End of the game. I still thought we had another 5 there on their clock. Referee must have been feeling that heat too. So South Canterbury winning here today at Whakarua Park. 45 points to 7. Just the one try to Ngati Porou East Coast by Hone Hairawa in the first half and converted by Chris Palmer. South Canterbury oozing with talent there. Number 13, Tora, 2 men. Karati Palmer there. I might get an interview from him later, ask him what it means to him this season. Tough season for Ngati Porou East Coast Whānau. Last couple of seasons has been tough. But South Canterbury victors here today. A beautiful sunny Whakarua Park. Hopefully he gets a few interviews from a few of these guys. Always hard to get a nice solid interview out of a man after a game like that. But we'll squeeze one out. Parent Manny is always good for a bit of a post-match speech. Today will be no different. I can't go on about this weather, Whānau. It's just, sorry, I can't stop going on about it. It's just a beautiful day here. Last game of the season, Ngati Porou East Coast. Not a successful one. Going down 45 points to 7, was it? Everybody getting a run there, I think. Charlie Harrison getting on there in the last 2 minutes to add to those caps of his. Takes him a couple of short of the legend Inoka Morgan Waito, and being one of the only 2 guys ever to play 100 games for Ngati Porou East Coast. Yeah, South Canterbury making their way off the field. Cheerio, bro, we've got a South Canterbury man over here keen to do a post-match interview. Bro, we're live stream here. South Canterbury, you fellas come a long way, bro. Top of the table now. What's the key for you fellas this year, and why you fellas in the position that you are at the moment, bro?
We've got a lot of depth in the squad. 41 players we've used in 8 games, and we're looking for that consistency, and it's hard to build combinations. But the boys are working really hard, and we're exactly where we wanted to be. So we're looking forward to the next couple.
Awesome, bro. We've had a couple of South Island teams come up here this year, bro, and right through the South Island, you guys always bring a hard and solid game. Moving forward for you guys for next week, where do you think the winning of the Meads Cup is? Where do you think the winning of the Meads Cup is for you guys, bro?
I'm much along the same lines, just building from week to week. We know it's going to be an extremely tough couple of weeks coming up, and we've been able to control our own destiny for the last couple of weeks, and we'll be at home next week for that semi-final, and we'll one step at a time.
Yeah, well, bro, as you can see, I'm a hearty Ngati Porou East Coast supporter, and I was hoping today the aircon on the bus might have been a bit down. You know, hot day, like I know you guys get some of this weather down South Canterbury now and again, bro, but all the best for the rest of the season,
Cheers.
bro. I wish you well.
Appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Thanks for that. Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to start looking over here. Finally, with the captain and big number 8 there for Mid Canterbury giving us a spiel. Oh, Kieran Cole. But here we go. We got the brave parent again. My brother. Been a long season. How's the body? How's the body feeling, bro?
Yeah, well, been better.
Been better. Hey. Yeah. Well, one thing about how you're feeling now is that there's only one way, and that way is up, eh, bro?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to all our supporters tuned in on today?
You know,
on the game?
just thanks for tuning in there, and for everyone coming out. And it's not easy following us. We're a bit what would you say? Bit hard to follow, but. Just thanks to everyone. Eh?
Yeah, awesome, bro. Well, one thing for sure is that every single person that was here today is, we know we still got heaps of following left in us, Peter.
Yeah.
But moving forward, brother, looking, to next year and all of that, some positives and heaps of work-ons, I suppose, with that, brother. But what are some of the positives you can see for the future, looking at some of these guys here?
Oh, it's a young team out there, Be one of the oldest, and they're not even in the 30s yet, but so promising. But it's just up to the boys whether they want to give their full commitment and go hard.
Yeah, youth is on.
They can do it.
Yeah,
just.
Awesome, bro. Youth is on their side, like you said, and a couple of quality players sort of come out this year. Fatibu in the midfield sort of showed a little something. Good having guys like that sort of coming in and stepping up, but a lot of local talent too, brother. The youth is on the side. Keep them all together like any rugby team.
Hey, bro. It was a reflection of the club rugby season. It was a good season, the club rugby, and quite a few of the boys that played well in that club season there got the nod and took their chances when they got given it.
Awesome, my bro. On the field, the results didn't sort of go away, bro, but I heard we're still undefeated off the field, my bro? Too much, my brother. Too much, my brother. Thanks for that. Just going to wrap that up finally. Live here from Whakarua Park. I'd just like to give a big thank you to Ngati Porou Seafoods Limited and the Real Fresh truck. If you want your fish, look out for their Real Fresh truck. Beautiful BLK Ngati Porou replica jersey. If you're keen on one of these, just tune in mpec.co.nz online, look for their merchandise store. Yeah, but other than that, whānau, big win here for South Canterbury. Smiley Hoa Tonga of ours, of ours, goes back down to Timaru for another year. But other than that, for all those that tuned into this live stream, hopefully we can a bit more of this for next year, and a big mihi to everyone else who tuned in. Kia ora.